Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. Thursday night kickoff is going to be a big one. It's going to be the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks, and I think we all can remember what happened last time these guys got together. Let's just say the Seahawks owe the Packers one. Yes, Edge is the best one. Little Larson, you know the facts. Golden Tate, no way in the world he had that ball. No way in the world. I think the Seattle Seahawks would have been able to put together the awesome season they were able to put together off of this one play, winning this special game last year. I believe it was a Monday night game. If not, it was a Sunday night game. I remember it was really late in the night when this play went down, and definitely I think it was the spark that really pushed Seattle. I think they were a really good team, but I think getting that call with Russell Wilson getting 6 points for throwing an interception and winning that game definitely is what put them in the right direction. No doubt in my mind that they were going to be a good team, but I think that the winning ways for Seattle definitely got a great push from there. Seattle's got a really good team. Honestly, you can say by losing their number one receiver, Golden Tate, by him leaving to Detroit, you would think that basically that would be a hole, but I definitely think Seattle still has great wide receivers behind him. Doug Baldwin, he pulled down a lot of balls. He had just as many touchdowns as Tate did last year. Zach Miller, Jermaine Kearse, big time threats out there for you. Russell Wilson is a good time quarterback. He doesn't really seem like the quarterback who's just going to kill you. 26 TDs last year. Really, really good team. Of course, always having, the Skittles man, Marshawn Lynch in the back. Seattle's going to be a good team. I honestly, as a 49er fan, think that this is going to be a special year for the 49ers. They definitely can put together a winning year this year. But until we beat Seattle, all bets are off. Seattle, they have the Lombardi Trophy. They're in our division. This is the team that you have to beat if you want to say that you're going to be the team in the NFL. Green Bay definitely has a way to really kick off their season in a winning way. They opened up the season last year against San Francisco. Basically, Colin Kaepernick and Anquan Boldin were able to carve up this defense. Honestly, I think that the defense is really one of the weakest things that we have to worry about the Green Bay Packers. Do they have a defensive line? They were able to go out and they were able to sign Julius Peppers, a really good defensive lineman, but, as his age, is he really going to be able to put out there the numbers that basically, he had been put up in the past? When Peppers went to Chicago, I think it was last year, I really didn't hear his name as much as I thought he was going to. I thought, Chicago, bringing him in, having this, historic, just team built on defense, adding him was just going to make them even more of a threat, and they just sort of were there. Aaron Rodgers, the most important player on this team, probably one of the most known, players in the league as far as quarterbacks with the State Farm commercials and everything like that. Eddie Lacy in the backfield, he carved up the NFL for over 1,000 yards last year, 11 touchdowns, a pretty big name. Jordy Nelson really came on the screen last year, 8 TDs, 1,300 yards, 85 receptions. He's a big-time guy. He's going to make big plays. I always like Randall Cobb. Cobb doesn't get the ball, doesn't have as many yards as Jordy Nelson does, but he always has a definite threat with that speed in order to carve you up, in order to get you there. Two good teams. Definitely, one of the best ways in order to kick the season off. So many times you see a good team with a big name play against, a less caliber team, and, you don't put it there. But definitely Green Bay versus Seattle is something that you put on your schedule for tomorrow. NFL kickoff. It's time for real. No more preseason games, no more fluff, no more guys you're never going to hear of. We're going to see the guys that we pay to see. Aaron Rodgers versus Russell Wilson, Eddie Lacy versus Marshawn Lynch. Let's get it on. I want to see Richard Sherman out there, the best cornerback in the game. I want to see Seattle at their best. I don't want them when they come to Seattle, to play the Niners, or they come to visit us in Santa Clara. I don't want them, having any sort of, excuse. I want to see the best football teams go out there. I want to see Green Bay put up a good game against Seattle. I'm going to pick Seattle in this game, but definitely Green Bay does have a shot. They're not chopped liver. That's a good football team. I worry about their defense, their offense. They always find a way. Aaron Rodgers, he sort of seems like, whenever he has less, he ends up finding out a way to play with more. But, Thursday night, NFL kickoff, Aaron Rodgers versus Russell Wilson. Can't go wrong with that one. Wish the Niners were playing.